All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and Shalom to the men of the Lord that are prophesying, preaching, and teaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Shalom Barakathum. U.S. government funds research on correcting false beliefs online. Uh, and we know why this is important because of the time that we're going into. Um, the famine of the word is basically around the corner. All right, there's a lot of psyops and nonsense going on in the media. You know, you had the individuals, Kyrie and Kanye. You know, the latter part of last year, basically make a big stink about everything. All right, and cause a lot of shame and a lot of doubt on who the people are. All right, and you know the people that I'm referring to, what we call the small hats. Uh, they were highly questioned. All right, and it caused Jake to think a lot. It causes a lot of memes to go out on the internet. It caused a lot of everyday average Jakes to basically call themselves an Israelite because of that coverage that came out. Now, what do you think is going to happen next? Because this guy's mo, you can see how they dealing with this guy Andrew Tate and all these other people. They'll just shut you down. All right, and that's basically where this thing is going. Is he's got algorithms and artificial intelligence to basically catch speech automatically that aren't deemed uh, righteous according to them. You know, because they have their own version of righteousness, but it's obviously wickedness. You know. Let's read a little bit of this. It says, if you're tired of censorship, cancel culture, and the erosion of privacy and civil liberties, okay, this is for this website, I guess. It says the U.S. government is funding research on how to fight online misinformation by correcting false beliefs. The funding is in partnership with fact checkers. All right, now this is the same guy that been basically just been lying his ass off the whole time. He's lied about everything. He's lied about who he is according to the Bible. All right, he lied and told you Christopher Columbus discovered America. All right, he lied about uh, 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 the age of the earth and all the different kinds of things that he's basically just lied about. Man, he lied about why he came over to America. Said he was flinging religious persecution from the crown. Really, they came over here to take and enslave Jake, man. So now this guy is now claiming to be the person that can check you on misinformation. Now he's got to tell you what's a false belief or not. Meanwhile, you can't believe anything this guy says, man. All right, everything that comes out of his mouth, all right, is basically a lie, man. All right, going all the way back to the Renaissance, man. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And we know who he is, man. It's the so-called white man. He covered up all of the Renaissance art. All right, he painted himself as all of the popular figures in the Bible. All right, he covered everything basically, man. Went around the earth vandalizing everything, destroyed everything in the Egyptian library in the Vatican. All right, all of the bones throughout Israel. You know, this guy's just uh, went on a lion spree, basically. You know, it says, I'll just go to Psalms 10 real quick. Back, back it up. Um, I'll go down verse 6. Psalms 10 and 6 says, he hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. All right, that's how this guy thinks, and that's why he can implement such a ridiculous plan. All right, because this guy is basically a psychopath, man. He it's not in him to feel shame or remorse, for doing wickedness. So if that means enslaving everybody, including his own people, then that's what he's gonna do, man. Because he doesn't think anybody can check him. All right, but it says, verse 7, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. All right, under his tongue is mischief and vanity. All right, but now when you go back, he's the one trying to tell you that your tongue is mischief and vanity. All right, it says, let me read some more of this. It's published on the NSF's website is the grant's purpose, which states there is currently an urgent need to understand the real world effects of misinformation on people's beliefs and how to best correct false beliefs. Now, when did they care whether or not what you believe in? All right, America's supposed to be a big melting pot. They're supposed to let in Muslims, Christians, Buddhists. All right, all different types of walks of life believing different things. Now all of a sudden they're concerned about what you believe in. Why? Because we're in that time where the devil's getting ready to come down with great wrath, man. All right. It speaks about the famine of the word coming in. That's basically where we're at. As a matter of fact, I'll go to it, 2nd Ezra chapter 5, and I'll start at verse 8. It says, and there shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again. All right. And wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrous women shall bring forth monsters. All right. And this is basically going into the end time, man. That time of trouble that we're getting ready to come into. All right, verse 8, it says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and wild beasts shall change their places. Minstrous women shall bring forth monsters, and salt water shall be found in the sweet. And all friends shall destroy one another. All right? And that's that time when men are invading one another. It says the love of many that wax cold. And you read Matthew 24. It says, then shall wit hide herself. All right, and we're the wit. All right, through the spirit of the Most High, man. Through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, that wit is the wisdom. All right, that's being preached on the highways and byways all throughout YouTube, Rumble, and all these different platforms. All right, that's the wit. But it says it's going to hide itself. It says an understanding would draw itself into his secret chamber. All right, so all of these guys that are falling out, that are not taking the walk seriously. All right, there's going to come a day soon, Lord willing, this year, man, that all of the ministries is going to be shut down, man. All camps. All right. And then what are you scoffers going to do? All of you guys that all you do is comment. You're not really sincere. All right. Then you're going to seek men. The men of the Lord, I should say. All right. It says, and shall be sought of many and yet not be found. Then shall the unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon the earth, man. All right. So when that day comes, all hell's going to break loose, man. All right. That's also in Ezekiel. You read all of Ezekiel 33, it's pretty good. But I'll just go to this Ezekiel 7 again. I bring this out a lot. Ezekiel 7 and 25, it says, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. All right. That's going to be a very sudden destruction, and that's coming very soon. Verse 26, mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor, and then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priests, and counsel from the ancients. All right, and all of this stuff right here, you're seeing them use these words, misinformation, things like that. That's all. That's all headed to the same thing, man. The famine of the word, and basically the end of this thing. This is not a good time to get wishy washy and start questioning and second guessing and just getting that weak spirit, man. All right, we got to be in a spirit of overcoming, man. Whether that be by fasting and praying, or just enduring, man. You know. And that's real talk, man. This is Ezekiel 33. All right. Um, I start at verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me. So this is not just us talking, man. This is not just us that you're scoffing at and talking shit against. All right. We're not out there for our health, man. We're not doing this for our health. We're doing this to get delivered, man. This is a commandment. All right. And this whole chapter breaks down why the Lord commanded us to do it. All right. It says, when I say to the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. All right. So we're not getting put to death for y'all, man. We warning y'all and telling y'all what it is. We're telling you this place is about to go down. We're telling you the internet and all of these things about to be shut down. That the next phase of his plan is getting ready to be implemented very rapidly and very soon. All right. So we're doing what we're supposed to do. Verse 9, nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. All right. And that's what we're doing, man. This is all an act of love. As much as people want to get in their emotions about the choice of words and cursing and saying this, and y'all always getting on somebody and rebuking. But none of that matters, man. Your feelings on the matter are irrelevant. But this is a job that we're doing here, and it's a very, very important one. All right, because something huge is getting ready to happen. Why do you think all these things are happening in the news? They're just shutting people down. The world is at an all-time high of wickedness, man. Wicked things are praised and glorified, and righteous things are scoffed at, or you're punished for them. All right. Yeah, this is the time to put up prayers, man, so we can get the hell out of here, man. Who wants to continue and fuck around in this society? you know. And there's more precepts that you can bring out on the matter, but we're in the time where the Lord getting ready to shut this thing down, man. Lord willing, it's tomorrow, man. So I'll end it there, man. Lord willing, this was edifying. Call halal. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Bahashim Rahakodash. Wa Abad Babal Shalom.